Hi guys, welcome back to BF Game Room. My name is Robin and Marcus is on the other side, not knowing what the hell is going to happen. How are you, my dude?
I am fine. I'm equal parts scared and thrilled.
Just like me during sex. We are kind of starting a new thing here. We are gonna do our dungeon playthroughs, not like the animation that we showed you a couple of months ago, maybe almost a year ago. Because if we're gonna do it like that, you're never gonna get to see it. So we are gonna do it more in a podcast format here with a nice picture I drew with some fire in the foreground here, and we're just gonna go through our adventure. I'm gonna act out everything as the DM, just giving that life, and Marcus is gonna be his charming self and making all the decisions. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, let us know. Let us know what we can do different, and if it catches on, and we're gonna do more episodes. Otherwise, we're just gonna do things that we know you like. So, cozy up, cozy in. Let's see. Marcus, are you ready?
Yeah, very ready.
You are Marvolo Mumps, a survivor trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging among the ruins of what is left. The only equipment you have right now is your trusty backpack and an old canteen, but you haven't eaten in almost 2 days now, so you're desperately searching for food. You enter a rundown building and you found a decrepit room with a suspicious commotion coming from a closet in the corner.
Okay.
You cautiously open the closet and are greeted with a group of cannibals. What is your first move, Marcus?
I blend in.
Oh God! You're an idiot, Marcus. You're so stupid.
Blending in.
Oh no. You start to eat your own leg.
I say something like, oh, this looks tasty when I'm looking at my arm.
Oh sure, let's see if this pans out for you. You know what, Marcus? You carefully maneuver yourself behind the cannibal leader, who just happens to be the only one with a visible tongue, by the way. And you successfully blend in with the shadows. What do you do now, Marcus?
I take my canteen, slam it in his head, and I take the position as the cannibal leader.
Oh, so you're actually going to try to usurp the power from the cannibal. That's a ballsy move, I say. So you take your canteen, and with all your power you can muster, you slam it down on the cannibal leader in an attempt to kill him and take his place, as you said, as the head of the tribe. Oh, bad news, Marcus.
No.
The leader actually catches you in the act and turns around, and he knocks the canteen out of your hands. And as it hits the top of the cupboard the Cannibal King is in, the canteen shatters, and the water spills out all over his face, turning him into a big blubbering mess. It really didn't go according to plan, Marcus. What's next?
Okay, you know what? It was fun while it lasted. I'm now gonna make a run for it.
Okay, but just so you know, you are standing in the closet together with the cannibals.
It was just a little twist to the story to make it harder for me, you know?
Yeah.
Who needs a canteen anyway?
Yeah, this is your origin story. Who's that thirsty guy over there? That's Marvolo Mumps.
Marvolo Mumps?
The thirstiest guy in all of dystopia. Okay, but you focus on getting away from these cannibals as quickly as you can.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So you run out of the closet and try to find something you can use to block the door so they won't be able to follow you. But as you turn around, you can see that the Cannibal King is solely focused on getting a hold of his tongue for some reason. It's still hanging out of his mouth and he's trying to grab it frantically, and you seize your opportunity to try to make another attack on him. So you quickly get on top of him and take as firm as a grip as you can, and you take your right fist and slam it as hard as you can into his skull. And it cracks like an eggshell, Marcus. You actually kill the leader, Marcus. What do you do now?
Search for a weapon.
Okay, smart. So you spare no time. You start to look around the room in a search for anything that you could use as a weapon. A quick search of the room yields nothing of value, but as you turn around, you suddenly see a pair of... it's a pair of brass knuckles that's just sitting there on the table. Have you missed it until now? You can't really say.
Okay, it was lousy searching then, but...
Yeah, basically, yeah.
There's nothing here.
Hey, nothing, yeah. Oh, look at this. There was a machine gun over here.
Okay, happy with a pair of brass knuckles.
But yeah, now you have a weapon at least.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's run out of that building and see what's outside instead.
Do you pick up the knuckles before you leave, Marcus?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good, thank you.
Very important.
Yeah, so you grab the brass knuckles and you put them in your...
butthole.
Yeah, in your butthole.
No.
You shove them up your ass while running out the building. But it doesn't slow you down because you're used to the maneuver. No, but you grab the brass knuckles and you put them in your right back pocket as you run for the exit. You run out of the room and out of the house, so you're now on the street where you began your search. And you rush to find the rest of the tribe. It looks like you're actually in the search for your friendly cannibals, Marcus. You are the new leader of the cannibals now and need to assert your power?
I am just rushing to find the rest of the tribe. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna find them.
No.
But let's look around.
Absolutely. So, you run around the corner of the building you were just in, just out of sight of the door, and you stop to catch your breath. You decide to give up the search for the rest of the cannibals because common sense, Marcus. I agree with that. And you look around to see your surroundings instead. The sun is about to set and the sky is awash with a deep orange hue. You can see a few scattered buildings around you and a set of railroad tracks not too far away from here.
Isn't it like a common thing to do to follow railroad tracks when you're in shit because you're gonna get to a new town?
Yeah, absolutely. And the town is gonna be full of cannibals that seem friendly at first and try to eat you later on. I've been watching a lot of Walking Dead right now, so...
Exactly, and I think that is exactly what we need to do as well.
But as you say, Marcus, you decide to follow the train tracks in hope of finding a town nearby where you can search for food and supplies. You sincerely hope that you're not going down the Walking Dead route and find a train depot filled with cannibals. That's the last thing you watched before the apocalypse, so that's very etched into your mind. So you sincerely hope that that's not going to be the case. But as you said, Marcus, you decide to follow the tracks and do that for almost an hour. But you can find nothing but a barren landscape. It's dusty, there's rocks strewn around across the field. But the sun is almost completely set now, and its rays are stretching across the sky like great big railroad spikes. The AI decided to be a bit poetical here. I like it.
Yeah, how beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful. What's up next for Marvolo Mumps?
Let's eat some food.
Okay, sure.
Let's look around and see if we can find anything to eat.
So you look around to see if there's anything you can eat to calm the raging hunger you feel in your belly right now. But as you scan the barren... Oh yeah, that's right. It was a barren landscape, Marcus.
Yeah, nice.
Good the fuck luck, Chuck. You're not gonna find a thing. You find nothing edible, unfortunately. You realize you're going to have to venture out in search for something before you pass out from hunger.
Yes.
But you need to, broaden your search, unfortunately.
Okay, if I pass out from hunger, that's nothing I'm gonna wake up from.
I'm guessing no.
So let's head out and see what we can find to eat.
So you decide, almost against your own will, to set out away from the railroad tracks in your search for food, because that's the most important thing right now. So you leave the tracks, you head east, and set out to find anything you can eat. So you walk along the barren landscape, the railroad tracks getting further and further away behind you. It's a long way to the horizon, but you know you will find something eventually. And I think here you can see something if you want, Marcus. I don't really know how that works, but it's an option. Do you want to try it?
I see a trap where a boar has gotten caught, so he's stuck with his leg, but he's still alive and fighting.
Oh, hey! Oh, I see. The AI actually generates a picture based on what you say you see. That's pretty cool.
Yay!
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so you come across a big trap that's set by some unknown hunter a long time ago, it seems. It's a bit rusty, and you can tell that it hasn't been maintained in a while. And inside the trap, there is a large boar trapped by its left hind leg. The boar has been trapped for some time. It's tired, it's dehydrated, it can barely move, but you can still tell that it's at least conscious. It's not passed out yet. And the trap is kind of big, it fits a whole boar, but you think that if you could get the boar out and pack the trap down, you could be able to carry both the boar and the trap with you to a potential camp, if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's bring him there.
Do you want to kill the boar first, Marcus, or do you just want to take it?
Yeah, no, just take him fully alive on my back.
You take it as it is. Okay. The text here almost made it sound that you actually climb into the cage to get the boar out. That might be the case. I'm not sure, but...
That might be the cage.
No, fuck you, Marcus. But you do as you said, Marcus. You start to pack up the trap to take that and the boar with you back to the camp. And you set the boar... Wait. Oh, no. The AI here has different plans, Marcus. Let's go with this and see how it goes. You actually set the boar free.
No!
Let's say that the hunger is making you not think straight, so you found this big, juicy, meaty boar, and it's stuck in this cage, but the only thing you can think now in your, almost starvation mode you're in is, Oh, a trap. I could use this to catch food. I need this. I need to take this trap back to my camp. So you remove the boar from the trap to pack the trap down, hang it on your backpack, and start to make your way back to, let's say you found a spot a bit earlier on your way from the railroad tracks where you thought, here's a good place to set up camp. So you release the boar, which is still very, very weak from this whole ordeal. But you, in your mind, you have no choice but to leave it to fend for itself.
Okay, then I can tell you that I start walking away from the boar, and then I realize that I still need to eat, so I turn around and I use my brass knuckles in his forehead.
Okay, very good idea, Marcus. So, as I said, you start walking away from the boar, but you stop, and you feel like a aggressive rumble from your stomach, and your head clears for a second, and you just think, what the hell am I doing now? You turn around facing the boar again, and you pull out the brass knuckles that you found in the house earlier. And you grab the knuckles in your right hand, and you throw a punch as hard as you can, aiming straight in the face of the boar. And the punch lands. You hit the boar square in the face, breaking its nose immediately, and knocking it into the ground. Let's see if we can get the AI here to show us what that looked like. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. What do you do now, Marcus?
I drag him over to my camp and I try to make a fire.
So you take a firm hold of the boar and you start dragging it back to your makeshift camp. The boar is not dead yet though, Marcus.
I think it's gonna die along the way.
You grab the boar by the back legs and start dragging the beast back to camp, and the boar struggles and it jiggles around and it bites your feet.
No.
But you keep a tight hold of its legs while it's doing so, but you are struggling now, Marcus. What do you do?
Oh, I know.
Yeah?
You take a choke hold on him and you choke him to death.
Oh my god. So almost out of pure desperation, you let go of the boar's legs and wrap your arms around the thick neck of the beast instead in an attempt to choke it to death.
Yeah, okay.
We're not gonna make it easy on you, Marcus. Do you really think you're gonna succeed with this?
Absolutely not, but let's try.
And that is how Mumbles Mumbus died.
That's not my name.
But as I said, you let go of the boar's legs and wrap your arms around the thick neck of it. You squeeze with all your strength, and the boar becomes completely unresponsive.
Now he's ripperoonie. I smacked his face and I choked him out.
Do you want to make sure?
Yeah, hold on for a little longer until I'm certain that he's dead.
You can feel the boar becoming more and more limp, and you hold on for dear life. And eventually, the beast slumps over to its side, and you can feel the life leave the body of the creature. You actually fucking choked a boar to death, Marcus. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I really did.
The AI is making some weird decisions here regarding what you do with the boar, Marcus, but it says that the rumble in your stomach finally has subsided. So we're gonna take that as you eaten your fair share of meat, and let's say that you've butchered the boar as well and packed down a couple of chunks of meat to keep with you here now. And you know what? I think we're gonna leave it at this for now. And if this turns out to be an amusing type of episode, maybe we'll come back. What do you say?
Yeah, I think this has a lot of potential at least.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I really did.
Yeah, I think this could be entertaining, actually. But you know what? We are gonna leave with a cliffhanger here. You look out over the landscape that is full of possibilities. Let's see what we see, Marcus. It's a woman in a tree. That truly is a landscape full of possibilities, Marcus.
Yeah. So from here we could go with, I see a woman sitting up in a tree. I approach her and see what she has to say.
Yeah, absolutely. We can talk to the hedgehog woman next time.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for playing along, Marcus. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you, Robin, for presenting me to this game. I'm amazed, actually, how far AI already has come.
Yeah, me too. I know nothing about the subject, but yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.